Today, you are reclaiming your life. Not someday, not when everyone else is okay, not when life slows down. Today. Because your life has been happening while you have been waiting for permission to join it. And today, that changes. So I want to ask you one final question. What if this isn't the end of your journey? What if it's your first real day in your own life? Think about what we've been doing together. You've discovered that the woman you've been performing is not the whole story. You saw the invisible weight that you've been carrying, you rebuilt trust in your own voice, and you gave yourself permission to matter. And now there's only one question left. Will you live differently? Because insight is beautiful, but insight doesn't change a life. Decisions do. So I want to prepare you for something because no one prepared me. The moment you decide to reclaim your life, you will experience contact. I call this the contact principle. Transformation is a contact sport. The moment you stop performing, you collide with everything and everyone that benefited from that performance. You collide with old habits, old beliefs, old fears, old guilt, old stories, and sometimes you collide with people. People who have always known you as the woman who says yes, the woman who carries everything, the woman who asks for nothing, the woman who disappears. And when you begin to change, some people will call it selfish. Some people will call it different. Some people won't understand it, not because you were wrong, but because your growth changes the relationship. Don't mistake resistance for failure. This is one of the biggest reasons people give up. They think, I was doing so well until I felt guilty again. I thought I had changed, but I'm slipping. I guess I'm not ready. No, you're in contact. Resistance is not proof that you are failing. Resistance is proof that something old is no longer leading your life. The goal isn't to eliminate resistance. The goal is to stop obeying it. Every meaningful decision has resistance. The question is, which voice will you practice following? So I want to dig into the participation principle because earlier in this journey I told you something and I want to say it again because I believe it may become the sentence that changes your life. Awareness changes your thinking, but participation changes your life. You can know every framework that we have talked about. You can understand your patterns. You can recognize your invisible weight. You can write beautiful journal entries and you can have incredible breakthroughs. But eventually, life is going to ask you a question. Will you participate? Will you speak the truth you have been practicing? Will you ask for help? Will you say no? Will you protect your peace? Will you choose rest? Will you make room for your dreams? Will you trust yourself enough to act? Because reclaim isn't just a feeling, it's a practice. One decision, one conversation, one boundary, one courageous choice at a time. I want you to grab your journal one last time. At the top of the page, write the Reclaim Declaration and complete these statements. From this day forward, I will no longer. What are you leaving behind? The performance, the guilt, the people pleasing, the silence, the self abandonment. Now complete this sentence. From this day forward, I choose. Not what sounds impressive, what truly feels true. I choose honesty. I choose participation. I choose boundaries. I choose rest. I choose courage. I choose my voice. I choose myself. And finally, complete this sentence. The woman I am becoming is a woman who. Don't write who you hope to be. Write who you are committed to becoming through your daily choices. And I want to tell you something else that I hope you'll remember years from now. You will not wake up tomorrow as a completely different woman. You will wake up with the opportunity to make one different decision, and then another, and then another. That is how lives change, not through one giant leap, but through repeated acts of self-loyalty. Every time you choose truth over your performance, you reclaim another piece of yourself. So I want to leave you with this one final thought. One day, someone is going to ask you what changed. They'll notice the way you speak, the way you carry yourself, the boundaries you keep, the peace you protect, the joy you've reclaimed. And they may ask what happened. And I hope your answer is simple. I stopped waiting for permission to live my own life, because the woman you've been searching for was never waiting somewhere in the future. She has been here all along, waiting for you to choose her. Welcome to Reclaim. Now go live it.